All three of us. You got me, got my girlfriend Michaela, and we got our dog Ash as well. It is a full body weight 20-minute hit workout today, and we're just waiting for I know there's no one on, but the people who rewatch it will be able to see us in our introduction. So sometimes it takes a while to join, and then once everyone joins it there we go. Troy, you are right on time, my friend. Hudson is here as well, in spirit, actually in text. So hell yeah. And I did everything right. This is actually the first time that I set everything up. Hudson's usually the kind of more the IT guy to get everything ready, which takes a lot off my shoulders. So I don't have to deal with it. But today I did. I think this is the first time Hudson's ever missed one. And now filling his spot is Michaela.
I'm the new Hudson.
The brunette Hudson, female Hudson. And then we have our dog Ash here as well. Just I didn't F it up. Thanks, Hudson. I'm glad I didn't. And also the round machine, the counter, the timer. I think I got that right too. Hopefully that doesn't mess up. But I'm pretty sure I got it this one. Monty, buff, bro-ish, kind of. Yeah, we're not bros. I'm a bro.
Yeah.
And but we also have Michaela here as a special guest. Aga, hi. Good to see you guys. And
Hey, Aga.
yeah, we're just gonna kind of hang out here a little bit. And Ash is looking for you guys. We're gonna hang out. Yeah, let everyone join up, and I will probably go over the exercises soon. So we'll just let everyone kind of join. Good morning, Solel. I think. Man, I'm really horrible at names, so I apologize from you two there. Good morning. Paulo, the power couple, hell yeah, thank you. Arpit, hi, big fan. The buff couple, thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, I missed last week, so it was Hudson, Aga, and Michaela. And now Hudson and Aga's gone, and now it's me and Michaela. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. And we have a his-her workout. It's gonna be a good one. Got a lot of different exercises this week.
Yeah.
I think last week, unfortunately, I saw some of the hit last week, but I missed a lot of it because I was driving at the time and I wanted to play it safe and not watch it and drive. But I heard Hudson talking about possibly a 30-minute hit, but today we're gonna be doing 20-minute. I think next week, definitely when Hudson's back, me and Hudson will do the 30-minute. We got to step it up a little bit, but. Did someone say burpees? Let's see. I hope there's burpees. FC from YouTube. You called that, sir. Mm-hmm. There is going to be burpees in this workout. So we're trying to make it a little bit more difficult today. Sammy from Facebook, are you staying at 250 pounds? Definitely not. Soon after I hit 250 pounds, I dropped my calories and started up my cardio and stuff. I think it's ready for the cut. I think I'm ready to be a little bit lighter, a little bit more ripped. So that was fun though. That was a lot of fun. The Kingdom of Manimal is ready to get this workout on from YouTube. Hell yeah, we are too. I think a lot of people are getting ready as well. It looks like we have a pretty good crowd now. So I'm missing a lot of, maybe you can, if you catch any comments, you can answer them. But
okay.
I'm going to read some of the exercises that we're going to be doing. Jimmy D, $25 donation. Whoa. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Get the buff dog some treats. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Really appreciate that.
We will.
He does like the treats, so he's going to get one. So for the exercise we're going to do today, I'll go through his and hers. His is going to be jumping split squats. Hers is going to be squats.
And I just want to say my exercises are just a slightly easier exercise compared to the one he's doing.
Yeah, we're just saying his and hers because it's man and woman kind of thing. But one's a little bit more difficult, one's a little bit easier, so it just depends. So the little bit more difficult one is going to be jumping split squats. A little bit easier one is going to be squats. Then maybe I should go back and forth. That might be confusing. I'll just go through all the more difficult ones first. Does that sound good?
Okay, yeah.
We're winging this.
I think either's fine.
Okay, so the more difficult one's going to be jumping split squats, Otis ups, burpees, single leg RDL, twisting planks, pike push-ups, skaters, diamond push-ups, T-curls, and single leg calf raises. And a little bit easier one is going to be squats, crunches, burpees without the push-up, RDLs, planks, LYTs, lateral squats, kneeling push-ups, T-curls, and calf raises. So if you want to kind of get a little bit of a harder workout, then follow along with me. If you want to get a little bit of the easier one, follow along with Michaela. Yeah. And you can kind of go back and forth as well. So if you want to do one over the other, definitely feel free to do that. So, hell yeah. I think we're almost ready, right? What are you guys feeling? We got a good crowd. It looks like you guys are pumped. We're pumped. We usually do a little bit of a warm-up, and this is going to be interesting. We have our dog with us today. So we're going to see how he reacts to a lot of these exercises. He might be trying to lick our face or something when we're trying to do some of these exercises. So it might be a little bit of a chaos thing. Mitch from YouTube, I'm feeling good. Hell yeah. Like to hear that. Let's see. Zaki, what's the age difference between you two? It's a bit of a gap. How about you guess? That'd be interesting to see the guesses on that one. Let's see. Junior year. Mattis from YouTube. How much did you bench in junior year? I think I was struggling with 135 pounds. I was taking weight classes in the weight class in high school. And I remember seeing a guy benching, it was like 45-pound plates on each side was like the thing to try to get. At least I felt like that. And I was struggling. I couldn't really get that. So I was definitely kind of a skinnier, smaller kid in high school for sure. So Nick from Facebook, are you doing more Arnie and Sly videos? I think that series has we played that one out. It was a lot of fun, but I think if we had a really good direction to go with it, maybe. But as far as on the channel, I think we played that out pretty good. So I think we're gonna take a break from that one. It was a lot of fun though. Let's see. It looks like we have a question from Michaela. TV Box watching from YouTube. Michaela, Goku was wondering or was asking your shoulders routine. He wants to know your secrets.
Hell yeah. I do a lot of lateral raises. That's like one of my main shoulder exercises. And I'm starting to incorporate just more presses too. So nothing too crazy.
No, it's just consistency, right?
Yeah.
Matt from YouTube. Sup, Brandon? What's up, Matt? Nice to see you. And Steven, hello from the Philippines. Big fan of your programs. Well, thank you, Steven. Really appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Got to do the band hammer. Right? Yep. Boom. Let's see. Sometimes, every once in a while, we got to throw down the band hammer. You know what I mean? Okay.
Cody Griffin, are you back?
Cody, there he is. Hell yeah. Okay, so we got some flex emojis. Usually we'll say, are you guys ready? If you are, do the flex emoji, and that's when we're gonna start the hit. Hell yeah. Are you guys ready? We gotta know, man. We're gonna get this going. I don't even know if I'm ready, but you guys make me pumped. So we're gonna get this going. We're gonna let you guys decide.
It's awesome.
Usually get your water out, get it ready. Oh, we got the timer. We got the exercises. And do you want to read something?
Oh no, I thought I saw something.
Okay, let's see. Same from Facebook. Love what you do. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's see. Sammy, I need another lift hard guy buff tank. Yeah, I think we discontinued that one, but we do want to kind of alter it a bit and come out with a new one possibly. So look for that soon. Let's see. Real Ruler from YouTube. Hudson slacking today. He's not slacking today. He's actually traveling. I got to hand it to Hudson. He's been consistent with this every single morning. He's never missed one for almost a whole year. So kudos to him for sure. Cody Griffin, $50 donation. Thank you, Cody. Let's get it on. Excited for this because I'm exhausted. Hello, good morning, all. Well, thank you, Cody. Really appreciate that. Looks like we got the flex emojis, man. We got back on the comments there, but flex emojis are going. I think we should get ready. Yeah. It's time. It's about 10 minutes past now, so we got to get this going. It's going to be an intense one for sure. Hopefully you guys are ready. We got a little bit more difficult exercises, a little bit easier, so you can kind of pick and choose. But
I'll be
Just
doing a
follow
little
along.
bit easier exercises, so if you want to
Yeah.
follow me, then yeah. feel
Exactly.
free. Is
Get
this
your
branch? Should we turn that down a little bit? You think, or no?
turn what? This?
Yeah, just the screen. A little
There
bit.
we go. We'll see if that. We're making some adjustments, making sure you guys can see us, hear us,
I'm
all
gonna.
that good stuff. We're gonna put the exercises back there. Hopefully I got the rounds good. Okay. Flex emojis, you guys. All right, you got your water?
Yep.
Good, nice. Just checking. Catching up, hell yeah. Okay. We're getting this ready. We're gonna start with some legs first. Jumping split squats for a little bit more of the difficult one. Normal squats, a bit of the easier. And the time is coming. Flex emojis, everyone. Hell yeah. Let's get pumped, baby. Let's do it. Oh, wait. Actually, I gotta. One sec. Hold that thought. I'm gonna grab some t-shirts from T-Girls.
Oh no. Oh wow, we have 222 people.
Yeah.
Let's go.
There's your t-shirt.
When someone asked, when should we expect a small buff dude from you guys? That's a good question.
Yeah.
Very good question that we don't have an answer to.
Not yet. We have our the furry one right here
Yeah.
so far.
This is our little buff guy right here. You can't see him.
He's an imaginary. She's petting him off screen. Okay. So you guys, hopefully you're ready. We will get this workout done, kick some ass, and then afterward we'll have a little bit of a nice, relaxed session and talk a little bit more. Q&A. Okay. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. Yeah. Are you ready, Michaela?
I'm ready.
Okay. Here we go. Countdown. Hopefully you can hear it. Yep. I'm gonna put it there.
Is that? Oh,
That's working.
Oh,
That's it.
okay.
Here we go. Jumping split squats
All right.
and go. Oh yeah, that's a good way to warm up right here. Explosively jumping up in the air, switching your legs, going back and forth, alternating fashion, getting those quads, those glutes. That's a little bit in the endurance too. Oh yeah. So that's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, a little bit of a rest period. The next exercise for me is gonna be the Otis out. For Michaela, it's gonna be the crunches. Hey buddy, I knew this was gonna happen. Reaching up for the sky, rolling your back up, really hitting those abdominals. And very similar to the crunches, the Otis ups are just farther into motion there. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, the next one's gonna be the hard one. It's gonna be burpees. Hopefully you guys are ready. I'm gonna do the ones with push-ups, Michaela, without. Okay. Actually doing it with this. Okay. Single leg RDLs. For me, Michaela got some regular RDLs. Here we go.
Your app is talking.
It is. It's saying go and rest and all that. It's a nice little audio cue. Ooh, hitting the hamstrings on a single leg, one leg at a time. Michaela's doing bilateral. Here we go, okay. So twisting planks for me, regular planks for Michaela.
Here we go, Ashley.
There we go. You gotta twist from side to side, the twisting planks. Really hitting the core, the abdominals, lower back. Also a lot in the obliques too. And Michaela, of course, is working a bit more on just the isometric hold. And she's got the
someone licking my face while I'm doing it.
a little bit extra by trying to dodge her legs. Okay. Whew. All right, next up for me, pike push-ups, hitting the shoulders. You got the LYTs.
Okay.
Three, two, one, rest.
Oh yeah. Hitting those shoulders. That was pretty tense. All right, I'm going for the skaters. which is like a jumping lateral squat. And Michaela's got their normal
regular lateral squats.
Ooh, these are tough. Ooh, explosively pushing from side to side. There you go, boy. Okay, so diving push-ups are next for me. And you got the kneeling push-ups.
Okay.
Go. In the chest, shoulders, triceps. Oh yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah.
Rest.
Rest, there we go. 10 seconds rest. Got the T-curls next. We're both doing T-curls. I saw last time
2.
Leslie was doing the
Go.
unilateral while they did bilateral, but we're both gonna do bilateral on this one. I think my leg might be a little heavier than yours.
Yeah.
Maybe. You got some muscular legs yourself, so.
But you're stronger than me too, so.
3,
I guess it's
2.
Evens out in the end.
Yeah.
Rest.
Oh, rest. There we go. Woo!
All right.
I'm winded from that. So, nice little break right now. We got the calf raises. I'm doing single while Michaela's doing double.
I'm really nervous. Our coach has a close eye on us.
He is. He's watching us, making sure we're doing good.
3,
Yeah.
Not cheating.
Yeah.
No cheat reps.
Rest.
Okay, there we go. So a little bit of a break, get some water. That was round 1. We got 3 left.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Okay. Could give me water.
Oh yeah. These explosive movements are really gonna take it out of you. Definitely testing your cardiovascular strength as well as your muscular endurance. Rest times are short, reps are high. Oh yeah.
All right.
Hey buddy. Okay, on to the Otis up and the crunches.
2, 1. Go.
Hi buddy.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Hey, good job. Okay. Guys, on to burpees, the hard one.
Okay.
Burpees are always a pain, but
1. Go.
yeah. Good job, everyone. Kicking ass. Ooh. Nice way to start a Saturday morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are.
Rest.
Woo. There you go. Nice, you got through the burpees. Now it's on to
2.
single leg RDLs and
Go.
normal RDLs.
Each time we go down, he gets a petting.
3, 2.
I'm just using him for balance. Okay. Nice. Twisting planks and normal planks are up next. Good job, everyone.
2.
Woo, this is a tough one.
Go.
Okay.
He's a good boy, isn't he?
3, 2.
Ooh, that's good. Good boy. Okay. So pike push-ups, hitting some shoulders, and LYTs.
1. Go.
Here we go.
L Y T L Y T L Y.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Woo.
Okay, what
Nice.
was it? LYT.
Skaters are next for me. Lateral squats for
3,
yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna say, this is one, right?
go.
And then
That's what?
trail my teeth.
I don't know. I'll have to check later.
Okay.
You got to do this.
I just want to make sure I'm doing it right.
Oh yeah. You guys ever remember rollerblades back in the day?
3,
You
2,
gotta imagine yourself some sweet K2s. You get those no problem. Diamond push-ups next. Kneeling push-ups. Woo!
3,
A little out of breath. I don't know about you guys, but
go.
this is taking out of me. Ooh. I feel like these rest times are extra short.
Yeah. I think they're getting shorter.
I
think Hudson's secretly
2,
hacking the clock and shortening the times.
I hope not, but that'd be pretty funny if he was. Okay.
3,
T-curls are next.
2, 1, go.
Oh yeah. Can't forget the biceps. Michaela's out angling me this whole stream. She looks like a giant.
3, 2,
These last two exercises are kind of a
rest.
nice little breather, honestly.
Yeah.
A little bit easier. And we got the single calf raises and the bilateral. Balance can be an issue on any single leg exercise. And this exercise is no different. Oh yeah.
3,
Ooh, calves are burning on this one.
1.
Ooh, there we go. That was round 2.
Okay. We're halfway through.
Take a little breather. You deserve it. Get some water, but
3,
don't do it for too long because we're already on to round 3. Oh yeah, kick ass, everyone. Good job.
3,
Oh.
2, 1.
Ooh, those are hard. Okay. Otis ups are next for me. Regular crunches for Michaela.
3, 2, 1, go.
Thinking about flexing my spine. Please.
Yeah, it really helps pushing your lower back
3,
into the floor.
Yeah.
1. Rest.
Ooh. Okay. Oh man, burpees are next.
All right.
Get ready.
Here we go.
3,
Ooh.
2, go.
Oh yeah, we're in sync.
Oh man.
3, 2, 1.
Oh god, those are hard. This is killing us here. Hopefully you guys are are with us. We got single leg RDLs.
Okay.
A little bit of a break, thankfully. Whew.
I'm really thinking about pushing my butt back as far as I can on these.
Yeah, that's a good cue. You really want to feel that deep stretch in the hamstrings and use your glutes to extend your hips.
1. Rest.
Woo. There we go. Okay. So, twisting planks for me, planks for Michaela.
2, 1, go.
Good job, everyone. Struggle's real for sure.
3, 2, 1.
Nice. Okay. Pike push-ups for me and LYTs for Michaela.
3,
Hopefully you guys are ready for this one.
1.
Here we go. Hitting the shoulders. Pike push-ups are a great variation of a shoulder press.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
You definitely feel it. Okay.
Bottom squats.
And skaters for me.
Someone said
2,
Ash is me at family gatherings.
Yeah, he is a bit of a, he's a little antisocial. He's an introvert for sure.
Someone else said Ash is just there to make the stream look pretty.
That's true.
3, 2,
He's a good boy.
rest.
Okay. So diamond push-ups for me, kneeling push-ups for Michaela.
2,
Harder, easier. Ooh. These are especially burning. I just did chest and back yesterday. Ooh. So these are getting to me.
Me too.
2, 1,
There we go. T-curls next.
3, 2, 1, go.
I found it kind of tough to remember to not lift my leg and just use my arms.
Yeah, exactly. To really just relax your leg is
3,
can be difficult.
2,
Yeah.
1, rest.
A little bit of a break. Got some calf raises, single and double,
3,
depending on how
2,
easy or hard you want it. Nice work, everyone.
3,
I know we're getting a little quiet. That's usually what happens at the end here.
rest.
Hard to keep the energy up. It's because you're so out of breath for all these exercises. But everyone's doing awesome. We're almost done. This is the last round. Here we go. Starting with jumping split squats. This will work calves too. You do want some extension in your ankle when you jump upwards. So there's a lot going on in this one.
3, 2, 1,
There we go.
rest.
Okay, on to some abs. I see that chat going. Maybe this is, you're just using this for motivation. Maybe we'll do it later. That's cool. Sometimes seeing people get their ass kicked in certain exercises can be motivating. Because then you're like, well, shit, it makes me want to do it too.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, there we go. This is the hard one. This is the one kind of sets everything off. It's the burpees.
Oh no.
Last time though, hopefully everyone's ready.
Go.
Send your prayers our way.
Oh yeah.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Nice. That's tough.
Oh gosh.
Hey buddy. Single leg RDLs
3, 2,
and
1.
double.
Normal RDL.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nice chance to catch your breath a little bit. We're seeing how cold it was in the gym here this morning.
3,
It's been about 40-degree
1.
Fahrenheit weather every morning. It ain't cold in here no more. It's burning up. Okay, so twisting planks and normal planks. Here we go.
Go.
Oh yeah. Twisting your hips from side to side. A lot harder than it looks. Keep it up. Ooh.
3, 2, 1.
There we go. Nice. The pike push up and the LYTs. Hitting some shoulders.
2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1.
Oh,
Rest.
oh yeah. Good job, everyone. Let's go. Almost done. Oh, yeah. And some more legs. Got the skaters. Got the lateral squats. Oh.
3.
There we go. 1.
Rest.
Ooh.
Okay. 3 more exercises.
That's right. Diamond push-ups,
3.
kneeling push-ups is next.
Go.
Oh. I benched yesterday too, so these aren't my favorite thing right now. Oh.
Oh, I'm just trying to get through.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice. All right, here we go. The home stretch.
Yeah.
T curls, calf raises.
3,
You got this.
2, 1. Go.
Oh yeah. Hitting those biceps. At the same time, trying to catch your breath. At least I am.
2, 1.
And
Rest.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Got the calf raises.
3,
Last one.
2, 1. Go.
Got to do the flex. Yeah. Whole time.
Oh.
Yep. I know, that's the hard part. Oh, almost there. Come on, 5 more seconds. Squeeze those biceps, squeeze those calves. This is it. Yeah. Nice. Good job. Oh, yeah.
We did it.
That was tough. That was very tough. Those damn burpees and all that good stuff. Hopefully you guys survived. You gotta let us know how you feel. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, I see Buff Dukes in the comment section. Why weren't you working out too? I'm calling you out, Dad. You're probably keeping everyone entertained. That's probably a better way of looking at it. King from YouTube, perfect angel woman. Yes, Michaela definitely is. Boom, nice work. Good job, everyone. I see the text coming in. Awesome job. I mean, really. Yeah, the Kingdom of Animals. That's burpees are not for me. LOL. Yeah, that's for sure.
I feel you on that.
Oh, looks like Duke's working on the scout. Nice. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see. Woo. Robert Lee, thanks, Buff Dudes and Girls. This is the toughest so far. Can we do this again next Saturday? Thank you. Well, thanks. Thanks, Robin from Facebook. Really appreciate it. I'm glad you liked it. This definitely was a tough one for sure. You know, it's hard because you want to try to step it up for sure. But, you know, you don't want to go too far because not everyone's on the same fitness level. But, you know, having it at a higher difficult level, definitely, it feels good. It feels good when you finish it up. And, man, it was killing me. Cody, $10 donation. Boom. Thank you, Cody. I feel terrible. Thanks, Brandon. Thanks. You're welcome, Cody. I'm glad you survived it. And you added burpees always suck, and yes, they do. I guarantee you that they never get better. For sure. I agree with you on that one. So, okay. Let's see. Coaching confidant from from YouTube. Buff Dudes workouts. What do you do for shoulders? They're amazing. Oh, well, thank you. You know, I got to say, it's probably nothing too out of the ordinary. You know, you just do a lot of the presses, overhead presses, but you work in a lot of the isolations as well. Lateral raises, like Michaela was saying earlier, front raises, reverse flies, stuff like that. That can go a long way. And I think it's just the consistency of doing it and prioritizing it if you really want to see progress in your shoulders. So, you know, and then of course, adding in the proper nutrition. I think Ash should tell me I need a bath because I know I'm very sweaty. Thanks, buddy.
And if shoulders are really your goal to build, then increasing the frequency you train them per week is going to help a lot too.
Absolutely.
So instead of once a week, maybe 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah, absolutely. But just don't put too much volume in one day. Like spread it out throughout the week for sure.
Exactly.
Dutch Duck from YouTube says, that felt like a tough one today. Yeah, I agree. Dutch up. I definitely agree with that one. It was a tough one, and we're trying to make it a little bit more difficult. I swear, burpees always, any of those like kind of plyometric ballistic movements, jumping, they'll do it. That's what it adds up real quick. We might have to move this forward.
Yeah, we're gonna make a little seat here for us.
There we go. That's better. This is always kind of a bit of the awkward setup at the end here. And also trying to read off this little screen. Maybe one day we'll. Lucas from YouTube, sorry, the doggo stole the training. I agree. He was front center, and he still is. There he is. We're glad to have him today. He was motivating for sure. Let's see. All right, we're just catching up on comments. Sorry, guys. Sometimes we fall behind, but let's see. Matt from YouTube. Brennan, I don't usually work out on Saturday, but after stepping on the scale and seeing I gained 5 pounds, I figured I should do it with you. Well, thanks, Matt. I'm glad you joined. And yeah, it's interesting. I mean, weighing in can definitely be work both ways. It can be motivating or demotivating because you either see weight loss, weight gain, depending on your goal, if you want to see weight gain or want to see weight loss. But it is important. I mean, I think we were just talking about this earlier. And Michaela has an app where you can log in your scale, your weights, how much you weigh you kind of do it every day. You get kind of more of an average. So if you do see my point is, if you do see a 5 pound gain in one day, that doesn't necessarily mean you've gained 5 pound permanent pounds. It could be maybe that day holding a little bit more water, ate a little bit more, we're less active. So it's more about what you weigh on the average. So maybe try to track your weight more consistently, write that weight down or put it in an app where you can see a graph on where your weight is averaging or staying. And then you can kind of make adjustments from there. But no doubt that doing these type of things consistently, these type of workouts, getting your heart rate up, burning a lot of calories is going to pay off, as long as obviously you have the proper nutrition throughout the week as well.
Yes. I wanted to mention one thing too. If there's so many things that can affect your weight, like Brandon was saying, water, carbohydrates, salt. So if those things aren't perfectly consistent from day to day, then you should expect to see the weight fluctuate, your scale fluctuate.
Absolutely. So. Robert from Facebook, hell yeah, baby. I feel great. You guys are awesome. Well, thank you, Robert. And hell yeah, that makes us feel awesome. So I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you had a great time. And yeah, man, join us every Saturday. We're going to be here. So can we get a yeah, Marius? Say, do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Mine's not as cool though.
Yeah.
Mine's a little more girly.
It'd be like drop the A. Yeah. Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she perfected that real quick.
I sounded like a pirate.
Yeah. Troy from YouTube. I just finished phase 1 of the cutting plan this week. It was intense. I think I'm going to extend it another week or two just to make sure I'm strong enough for phase 2. Is that okay to do? Absolutely, Troy. Yeah, feel free to extend that phase a little bit longer if you feel like it's necessary. We've done it many times in the past. And, and you can always, in an extended phase or stage like that, you can always still incorporate maybe a little bit higher higher weight, repetitions, thing like, so you can adjust it a little bit to make it more difficult for yourself. So that's always important. So even if you stay on that, you're still making progress, which is always kind of, the goal for sure. Cody, $5 donation. You're a madman. Yeah, really look forward to you always being here, Cody. Really appreciate it. I'm in good mood and have been skimping on my donations in the past. LOL. How do you all manage to motivate each other nowadays? It's not an easy life. Cody, don't ever think that you're skimping on the donations. As long as you're here, man, we really appreciate that.
Yeah.
But thank you. Thank you all the same. Really appreciate that. And as far as motivation, it is nice to have a group of people that all have the similar goals and mindset as far as wanting to be fit, eating healthy, living that lifestyle, because it definitely is a lifestyle. And you guys, obviously coming here every Saturday, but not only every Saturday through the videos and whatnot that we try to get out every week. That in itself is very motivating. Mm-hmm. And it's just really cool. It's just having a community of people that motivate each other.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, there are days that you're not quite as motivated.
Yes.
So don't feel bad if you're kind of like, I feel like just staying in bed all day and vegging out. Sometimes that's needed, definitely.
But also, too, a thing that can help with motivation is setting clear goals and also creating a plan to reach those goals. Because if you have that very clear and set up, then it's going to be a lot easier to stay motivated because you know exactly what you're working for.
So. Definitely. Chuck from YouTube, my doggo was motivating me too. Hell yeah. Nice. And Cody, it looks like your dog stepped on your something. So hopefully all right. Next
like
time
that
maybe wear a cup. Nice. Yep. DIY Duke. He just extended that, saying you guys motivate us, and that's very true.
Duke.
Oh, Matt wants to know the name of the app from YouTube, but the weight tracking app.
Ooh, it's called Happy Scale.
Happy Scale. Nice.
Yeah,
Check
it's
it out.
very simple to use. I just like it because I log my weights in there pretty much every day. It gives you a moving average, so you can see the average of your weight over time, and then it also gives you a line graph, so you can see how your weight is changing.
Yeah, and that can be very helpful.
Yeah.
Much like you track your food, through an app like MyFitnessPal or any other ones, that can be important too. You're tracking other stuff. It's all track your weights, your food, your body weight. There's lots of stuff. I mean, that's crazy. You're like a scientist. It's like as a kid, I always wanted to be a scientist. Now you can basically feel like you're one. With all this cool future tech, man. Okay, Bryce was wondering, do you think honey is a good substitute for sugar? Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah.
I don't use a lot of honey particularly, but I think it definitely can be a very good substitute. The right kind. I think there's honey that's probably added sugar. If you get the raw honey, much like if you get, I don't know. I mean, there's substitutes for sugar all over now. Of course, the stevia and stuff. I don't use a lot of that. Of course, it's always nice to try to go natural. So honey would be an amazing substitute for sure.
I love honey.
Honey's good. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. Someone's saying you have a halo on your head. They're calling you an angel because look at you. You're glowing. Yes, she is an angel. Look at her.
Thank you so much. It's very sweet.
Let's see. King Leonidas, hell yeah, from YouTube says, do you work out 7 days a week? In some ways, I guess you could say that. I mean, I think my workout schedule is 5 to 6 days a week on the heavier workout weeks or the heavier kind of stages or phases that I'm training. And then adding in like cardio or this kind of stuff every Saturday, you could say, yeah, probably about 7 days a week for sure. And that can be healthy as long as you're getting the right nutrition, as long as you're getting the right amount of sleep. Mm-hmm. It might not be sustainable for a long period of time. Like there's times to take some maybe weeks off to really let your body recuperate fully and then rev up your training again. So as long as you keep track of how you're feeling, how your progress is going, it's not bad to stay active 7 days a week for sure.
As long as you're recovering.
Oh yeah. Jacob from Facebook, keep up the hard work, guys. You'll make it to the top. Much love from Idaho. Nice. Thank you, Jacob. Really appreciate that. And that makes us feel good. Love you guys, seeing you guys here. Vorlanus. Oh, it's the Hudson. Okay. So you got a conversation going on. Good morning. Hope you're having a great trip. Nice. See, this is good. See, we got a whole, I love this. You guys are helping us with the comments because I think we fell way far behind. Sorry, guys. It's hard because you want to answer it, enough, but you also don't want to take too long.
That's a good question.
Okay. Good question from Kelsey from Facebook. How do you guys curb the sweets cravings? Michaela, take us away.
First?
Yep.
Okay. So personally for me, I like to just make sure I'm eating big enough meals throughout the day. I don't really snack a lot unless I need to get some extra food in for my calories, but I just eat sufficient meals with, proper carbohydrate, proper protein amount. And yeah, I really don't crave sweets that much unless I don't eat enough throughout the day. So is that similar for you?
Yeah, but there's those times though.
Yes.
Even if you eat enough, there's times where you're going to get some major cravings for sweets.
That's true.
And I have sometimes indulged in gotten stuff like that. I mean, recently, like after my workouts, I'll grab like a small pack of like gummy worms or something just to have that sweet. And it's kind of carb timing too, because you're replenishing your glycogen through sugars, maybe not the healthiest source. But still, it kind of gets rid of your sweet craving and it's still kind of benefiting you a little bit as well. Yeah. So I think for me, what really helps is not having it available. Yeah. If I have sweets in the cupboards, if I have it lying around and I have the sweet tooth, I'm going to eat it. Like it's hard to have that much willpower. And yes, it's possible, but it's difficult. So if you just don't have it around, if you have a sweet craving, maybe indulge in one thing, but don't buy a ton of stuff and bring it home and just have it in the cupboard, because then you're most likely probably going to continue to eat it. So that would be my
And I was going to add to that too is finding healthy alternatives. Like for us, we do a lot of Greek yogurt mixed with protein, various flavors, and that's a really great snack. But
like
at the same time,
banana.
Yeah, I was just going to say, when you're going to go for something sweet and you have that craving, just realize that usually you don't need to eat too much of it to be satisfied. You can usually just eat a little bit and feel good instead of just totally, what's the word, like binging on something. Yeah, and easier said than done, but you definitely can train your mind to.
Definitely. Willpower is like a muscle. They've, and I like that kind of way of thinking about it, which a lot of people have said. Willpower is a muscle, and if you train it properly, then it gets stronger. So definitely. Shakar from YouTube, do you push yourself to failure in your workout sets? There's different schools of thought on this, and some people will think that you need some reps in reserve to get the most out of your lifting. But me in particular, I enjoy pushing myself to close to failure, maybe not absolute failure, but close to it, to really get that nice burn in there. And for me, that's worked. Not to say that reps in reserve doesn't work, but sometimes you do what feels right and you do what works for you. So you can try both. You can try ones that you still have a little bit of fuel in the gas tank or whatever, but then you can try pushing it till you can't go any longer. And,
And if you're following a workout program too, your goal is to progressively overload over the weeks, then you'll probably find your exercises getting harder to push to the end of the set. So over time, you should be pushing harder and finding it's harder to get those last few reps in.
Definitely. Let's see. This was Ryan. Am I saying that right? From YouTube. Can I go to the gym before going to the doctor? I don't see why not. It might increase your heart rate and blood pressure. So if you get that tested going to the doctor, they're going to be like, wow, this is really elevated. So you might not want to. But if it's, if you're drawing blood, it might be a good thing because you have a fucking pump and they can find a vein really easy and it's going to squirt that blood out real quick. So it all depends. I remember I got I think I was getting like life insurance or something, and they took a blood test, and you see in the blood squirting out of your arm, and I was like 20, 21 or something. And afterwards I went to the gym to work arms, and I was actually starting to get a little scared. I was thinking, is my vein gonna like explode and this is gonna start squirting blood? Because I was just working arms. I was getting super pumped, and I was actually kind of scared. We're catching up on comments. Sorry guys. Wow.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we got way behind. Let's see. I'm gonna have Michaela answer one here.
Okay. Do you want me to just
What about this one?
scroll through this? Okay. What are your views on blood restricted training? As I saw a video of Chris Hemsworth training arms, and at the end of the workout, his arms turned purple. He was doing bicep curl and rope climbing hold.
I've heard of this. Have you?
No.
Okay. I forget the exact term. It's blood restricted, yes, but they call it something specific as well. And yeah, you're restricting the blood flow to the muscle, and then you take the band off or take the restriction off, and then all of a sudden it just blows that muscle up with a lot of blood, nutrients, oxygen, and supposedly there's supposed to be some science behind it where it's very beneficial. I particularly wouldn't enjoy that at all because I get pumped enough as it is. So if I did that, I feel like my arm would fall off or something. You can try it, but do it safely for sure, because I think there's very unsafe ways to do it. And yeah. And Chris Hemsworth, he's fit, and nothing against the guy, but I probably wouldn't really listen to his fitness advice. Sorry, Chris. You're a good guy. You're a good Thor. I'll give you that. That's for sure. Okay. What's the next question?
There was one right there.
Oh, well, there you go. Jacob from Facebook. Sorry, but you totally look like Thor, but buffer. Can totally see you filling in for a movie. Well, thank you. Appreciate that, Jacob. Michaela had to point that out.
Yeah.
She knew I needed a little ego boost there, as I was just kind of tearing Chris a new a-hole, but sorry about that. Because I want his role. That's why I'm trying to bring him down. Oh, Hudson said Chris should try blood restriction on his calves. That's true. He's gotten a lot of flack for his lower body, and he probably should start working some legs. That's definitely unless it was a bad angle in that one picture in particular. I'm sure you guys are familiar with. Let's see, more questions. And going up. Okay, so Matt, this is a continuation of some of the weight stuff we've been talking about. And Michaela, I've been monitoring my weight gain and it has been going up. I'm afraid it isn't muscle either. Well, there you go. So you got to make some adjustments, Matt. You got to make some adjustments to your training program, depending on what it is, maybe some extra cardio in your food. You know, if you do want to see that body weight going down or decreasing, it's going to be calorie restriction. And, you know, there might be different ways to think about it, but overall, I think anyone with an education in that field is going to tell you that calorie restriction really is the key.
Yes.
And any diet you'll see out there, whether it's open about being a calorie restriction diet or trying to mask it through something else like keto or intermittent fasting, in the long run, it's calorie restriction. It's just a way of tricking you into thinking that you're not restricting your calories. So that's what you got to do, calorie restriction.
And I was just going to add one thing, and I was going to say, if you haven't yet, it would be worth it to try and look up a TDEE calculator online. That's going to give you a rough idea of what your maintenance calories are. And if you're not already tracking your food intake and following a maintenance calorie suggestion, then I suggest maybe looking one up and trying to follow that for 2 weeks, see how your weight changes. And if your weight stays the same, then, you know, you can lower the calories a little bit. But if your weight goes down, then you know it's a little bit below, and so on. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely. I was just trying to read comments as you're answering that. Okay. Sorry, I was just licking my hand while I'm trying to. Cody Griffin. Okay, last one. When the world calms down, it would be great to have an event where we can all meet. We've only been meeting every Saturday for months. Absolutely, Cody. We agree with you. I know the world's been kind of a mess lately, and we're really looking forward to it calming down, so that way we can all meet, do this in person, and just have an overall good time. So look at Powder Keg from YouTube. Add Hemsworth to the list with The Rock and Cavill for TRT, SARM's Juice in Hollywood. Got to admit, Powder, you're not wrong about that. And it was actually kind of interesting because you'll see some of these guys, they come out with different fitness apps or maybe some advice or whatever, and you'll see people aren't really as easily as tricked by that kind of world anymore. I mean, you know, they kind of get it, what a lot of those guys will do for those roles. So that's kind of nice to see that no one's really naive to that fact anymore. Cool, Matt. You're welcome, Matt.
Yeah,
Definitely.
You're welcome. And remember, it takes time too. So, you know, don't get discouraged if, you know, you don't see anything happening in just a few days or a week.
Yeah.
So, it's tough.
Yeah, Cody Griffin. Also, let's get smashed. LOL. Absolutely. That would be fun. We'll work out first, smash later. That's the reward. I mean, that's why they always, you know, they always do that at the end of those mud runs and stuff. They give you a beer. It's a good reward for sure.
It's a balanced lifestyle.
It is. Absolutely. It looks like someone's calling Hudson out for a Turkish get-up training video. Turkish get-ups are no joke. There's a lot that goes into it. And I remember when I was doing a lot of personal training in LA, there was a lot of other trainers that were getting into that, like a lot of kettlebell training. And that was offered. I didn't take it at the time because actually I didn't have enough money to take the course. But a Turkish Get Up was one of like the very technical kind of things, and a lot goes into it. And just watching some of those guys do it and talk about it was kind of interesting. So that would be cool. Turkish Get Up. It does a lot. Full body, baby. Matt, got to run. Thank you, Matt from YouTube. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
It is getting close there.
Oh yeah. Michaela's hair game is strong.
Jimmy D.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Jimmy.
It's fluffy right now.
Yeah. She's playing with it. She's just trying to, you know, she's still in the show. That's what she's doing here. Let's see. Samuel from Facebook. Greetings from Mexico. Give some tips to get your girl as dedicated as you. Mine like to work out, but doesn't like to eat as much as she needs to. Yeah, Samuel, that's
a common problem for women. It really is. And I've struggled with that a lot in the past too, because you just have this mindset of you're terrified to gain weight. But the great thing is, even if you want to do like a muscle gain phase, you don't have to eat that much of a surplus. It can even just be 200 calories, 200 to 500 calories. So you're really...
It's the same foods, it's just a little extra.
Exactly. So you don't have to be afraid of it. And you just have to realize it takes a lot of time to see results too. So you're not going to just blow up overnight.
Yeah. Jacob from Facebook, you guys could make a killing as a personal trainer. I was a personal trainer for probably like over 10 years, and that was a lot of fun. Of course, now with the Buff Dude stuff, kind of takes more full time. It's branched out into a little bit more worldwide. But Michaela is now going to be a personal trainer herself and offer online training.
Yes.
So that's going to be exciting.
Yes. One-on-one online personal training.
Oh, yeah. And it looks like, let's see, Chris from Facebook, what's been your favorite Hollywood actors training session to try? Man, I know. I would Henry Cavill's was a good one. I think me and Hudson have answered this before, and we both really enjoyed the Henry Cavill one just because it was very explosive. It was a lot of Olympic lifts, power cleans, and hang cleans, stuff like that. But Chris Hemsworth arm workout, that's kind of our bread and butter. We've been doing that for a long time, so that was fun too. So, and that's why he's get those buys and tries, baby. That's the superhero look. Your arms. It's really your arms. But Chris took it. Henry took it a little further and actually wanted to actually perform as well, not just look good. Yes. Did you have? Were you reading one?
I was just gonna say it's a little like the screen's like bright, blown.
It's very bright. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this camera sometimes is weird. It adjusts strangely. It goes real bright sometimes, but I don't really know how to adjust, and I don't want to screw something up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Powder Keg from YouTube. Just got to read this real quick. I've been watching you guys for years. You and Hudson helped me on my first deployment. Lifetime follower. Thank you, Powder Keg. Well, that's awesome. I mean, really, that means a lot to us hearing that. And I know Hudson feels the same. And hell yeah, man. And you're still here, and we're here for you. So it's all a cool community we have, and we're hopefully one day we'll be able to meet in person, man. Just like Cody was saying earlier, it's going to happen. We said that for a long time, but I feel like it's getting close. It's getting to the time, man. We need it for sure. Let's see. Jimmy D, want to answer this real quick too, from YouTube. Can you build muscle while in a calorie restriction? That's tough. Probably not. Although Michaela has something to add to this, I can see it.
Yeah.
So I'll let her add what she has to say.
I was gonna say, yes, Brandon's correct. Technically, you can, but it's not really the ideal circumstances to be building muscle.
Mm-hmm. It's the whole recomp thing is getting more popular. To try to you're basically maintaining, but you're changing your body's composition. You're losing fat, gaining muscle.
Yes.
So, and I feel like that can be possible. It's gonna be
longer.
I was gonna say, be in it for the long haul, man. I mean, for sure. Yeah. So you can try it, but don't feel like you're gonna get some crazy gains quickly, or just keep it up. And I would say I do enjoy having the a bit more of the maybe carb cycling in a sense where you're kind of, or even calorie, like where you're kind of coming up and down in your calories. So in some days you're higher and some days you're lower. So overall you might be in a bit of a calorie restriction, but not by much. So you're still supplying the body with probably as much as it needs to build muscle, but also slightly restricted to lose fat. So it's a bit of it's hard though. I mean, you got to really, track everything.
Yeah.
Theris from, sorry, I just want to read this real quick from YouTube. Just started phase 4 of your 12-week plan, volume 3 with my fiance. You guys are the best. Well, thank you. That is awesome. Hell yeah. It's always good to have that workout partner. So that is sweet. Okay, let's see. We're gonna answer. We're gonna try to. We fall behind. It's so weird because there's like no comments come in, and then all of a sudden all the comments get blasted. Let's see. Cody Farr from Facebook. Yeah, you want to answer that?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Well, this is my take on it. So the best way, which I was saying to Matt earlier, is to go on a TDEE calculator, which is your total daily energy expenditure. It'll give you a rough estimate of what that is. And basically, if you just try and eat that many calories for about 2 weeks, see how your body weight fluctuates. And based on how it fluctuates, either adjust up or down, depending on how it changes. I mean, is that a pretty decent?
That's good. Sorry, I was laughing at Ashley's joke here. I'm like, it just looked funny on this camera. That was good. No, absolutely. You're right.
Yeah.
That's it. Cody Griffin, happy Saturday. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Just want to say bye to Cody real quick. SpongeBob, we're giving you a shout out from YouTube.
Yes,
Yeah, hell yeah. Nice. We actually just saw that Pantera had a SpongeBob song.
Yeah.
That was really interesting. Didn't know that. I got to answer this from YouTube. D20, are steroids necessary to look like you? Absolutely not. Never done steroids, never will do it. And you can achieve greatness naturally. It takes a lot of work. Don't expect to look like some of the other guys out there that do take steroids. That's unrealistic expectations, but do realize that you can look damn good. You'll be way healthier in the long run. Your longevity will be increased. You'll feel good. You won't have to always stick yourself in the needle or take pills. Your liver's going to be fine. There's a lot that goes into being natural and healthy. Stay that way. And if you ever do steroids, man, I'm not saying you should, but do your research like crazy, because you'll probably find out real quick that you don't want to do them. Thinking about everything that goes into that. Let's see. Matias? I don't even know. Facebook. I'm sorry for butchering your name. If that's I'm horrible at that. Matias. Hi guys. What meal frequency would you recommend for intermittent fasting? We did intermittent fasting video. We tried it out for like 30 days. There's different time frames you can do it. There's like 10 to noon or 10 to 1 or whatever. Like there's certain time frames and you can change it where you're having, as long as you're fasting for I can't remember, it's 12 hours, 18 hours, 20 hours, whatever it is. There's a certain fasting you need to do, but there's different ways. So look it up and you can try different things to see what works for you. Because I know in the video, if you watch it, if you haven't seen it, you should look it up, because it definitely goes into what intermittent fasting is. And because Hudson, he changed his up to fit his schedule. And that's what you should definitely do. Because there's certain times you can eat, certain times you can't. So if you can eat in the morning, that's when your eating is, and the rest is fasting. Or if you can eat in the evening, then that's where your eating is. So it's all up to you. Did you have one you want to read? Just want to say thank you guys, really. While she's getting, awesome. Really glad you guys are here. We're going to try to answer a few more questions, and really appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Kelly, I got you for sure. I will hit you up with that info.
Nice. Kelly, Facebook, shout out.
Yeah.
Michaela's got you. Josh Wilson, bye. Thanks for joining us. Josh from YouTube. Really appreciate it. And makes it
kiss if you're in true love.
That was awkward. You start making out like crazy. Let's see. The King of Animals just adding to that from YouTube, just adding about the steroids thing. I want to work to do. You want the strength, but not with the help of a drug. You're right, and I appreciate that. So Jay Popquin from YouTube, can you guys do another strongman video? That was a lot of fun. I think it was hard because at the time we were pretty involved in a lot of different training and stuff, and then we added that strongman video on top of all the stuff we were doing, and I think it actually burned us out, but it was tough. It burned us out, so it was kind of nice to. But yeah, strongman. I think it would be really cool to do a strongman. I think we're gonna do a different take on it though. We're going to do more of like a barbarian strongman thing. We're going to try to recreate the Wheel of Pain from like the Conan, however you want to pronounce it. But yeah, we're going to see if that works out. Hopefully you guys would enjoy that. Let's see. Just catch up on some comments. Okay, there's a lot of good ones. I'm just kind of weeding through some of them.
Duke said something.
He's answering. Yeah. When is the best time? So this is Justaro from YouTube. When is the best time to take protein powder, before or after your workout? It kind of all depends. I mean, some people recommend maybe taking like a casein powder before your workouts, a little bit more of a slower digesting protein, and then taking more of like an whey isolate protein powder after. So it kind of hits the bloodstream a little bit faster. The amino acids are supplied to the muscle, help with muscle recovery. But I always like to do it after. That helps me. There's a lot of like, the anabolic window, that's kind of proven maybe it's not longer. It's not like 30 minutes, it's maybe hours and or more. So I just like taking it immediately after because it's easy. You just get it done, you drink it. To me, it's very refreshing. Get some like chocolate milk and some protein powder. It's just like a nice treat. Let's see.
Sweet.
Okay, got a lot of flex emojis. Hell yeah. I think we're about done. It's been over an hour now. Hell yeah. Maybe we'll answer a couple more. Barat from YouTube. Thank you, Hudson and Brandon, for all the useful information and entertainment throughout the years. Lots of love to all the family members, especially Buff Duke. Well, thank you, Barat. That's
Aw.
very sweet, and I'm sure Buff Duke really appreciates that.
Yeah.
And Troy just saying thanks for everything. Buff couple and buff dudes in the comments. Always look forward to Saturdays. Well, thank you. This is a great send out. Really appreciate you guys. Love you guys.
Yeah.
We will see you next Saturday. And it's been awesome. Thanks, Michaela, for joining us.
You're welcome.
I think she might keep joining us.
Yes,
I don't know.
I love
she's
it.
pumped. She's ready.
I've really been enjoying joining these live streams.
Yeah, absolutely. I know the King of Animals Saint Brand doesn't want to leave. That's true. And Junior Galegas, sorry for butchering your name, from YouTube. What's your dog's name? His name's Ash. He's saying goodbye. We're saying goodbye. We don't want to leave, but we're gonna have to start our day. Hopefully, you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, wherever you guys are, and we will see you next Saturday. Or we'll see you on the next video when we come out with it.
That's
so,
true.
boom, bicep
Boom.
flex. We're ending the stream. See you guys later. You're awesome. Hell yeah.